Okay, this review is FM Model Trends Part 37170 SdKfz 260. That's a small armored car that the Germans used based on the 222 and the 223. It says to use the 223 Hobby Boss kit, so I've also bought that. I'm going to use it on it, and let's take a look at what we've got. Okay, well, as I said, it's 3D printed, and here it is right now on its resin tree part holder. As the resin builds up, it has to build up on these little things to hold the other parts. So what we have here is the screens, doors for the top of the vehicle. So what I'm going to do now is take all these apart and clean it up and then show you the parts. So let's take care of that now. Okay, I've cleaned everything up here. So cleanup took a little while. It wasn't too bad. I used the nippers, and then I used a file to clean up any of the burrs. You've got to be very, very gentle. These parts are very fragile because of the size. This piece stays on, and that's where the hinges are for these side door tops to go up and down. Now, what I tried to do here, I couldn't fit them in real well, and I was filing in between here with this file, and I broke that. So I've glued it on with super glue. It's gone on okay, so I've got to probably now do some filing on these two. Would probably be the smarter thing to do, because I think I'm going to plan to have one of these doors up with a figure in the vehicle. But that is the way it fits. You've got the parts going into the hinges there on both sides, and then this piece goes on the front, or actually it's the back. And here is the Hobby Boss SdKfz 223, and as you can see, this fits on as like that. And there's some photo etch pieces that go in here also from the kit. And here's the photo etched. And here's the rest of the PE set for the top doors that go on top of the turret for the 223, which won't be used. So there's a little difference in the scale to it. But, you know, I think it's going to be fine. I'm okay with it. And this is comparable maybe to the Tamiya screen that comes with like the 220, the older 222. And, you know, I actually, a long time ago, I scratch built one of these, and I used a little strip styrene. It was so hard, and it came out kind of crude, and I used the screen actually from two kits to make this. The photos were on TrackLink, but when their server crashed, I lost a bunch of photos, and I didn't have them backed up, and that's my fault. So I can't blame TrackLink. But I had one of these built, and I've always wanted to build another one, and when I saw this set available, I was like, okay. So as I said, it's going to fit on here. I've got to look at my drawings and photos to see what I need to do here. But basically it's the same vehicle. It's just they removed the small cupola and machine gun. I'm going to plan to do mine with the antenna tilted back swiveled back. So yes, this is the FC Model Trends SdKfZ 260 conversion, which would be the screen doors tops for this vehicle. Let's see here. I believe it's something like this, and this will go like that, and then you'll have the screen doors on the side, and it's kind of cool. You can make them up or down. I like that. The really interesting part of this 3D printing is how they can get stuff inside there, like these little braces here. And see, I still got some cleanup on there. I feel some burrs. So I don't know. It was really cool when I saw it, and I also had just done the review on some 35th scale replacement heads with the M43 caps. You can take a look at that too. So I give this conversion, as is so far, a pretty good grade. Of course, the screen probably out of scale somewhat, but I think it's going to look convincing once painted. So as far as everything else, everything fits together really nicely from what I can tell. As I said, just be very careful taking all this stuff off. I used my nippers and did a little bit at a time, and then once I got everything off, nipped everything and sanded with a sanding stick. Once again, I broke this right here, but it was my fault trying to sand these hinges so these would fit inside. So like I said, I'm going to sand these thinner. I think that'd be easier not to break those. And if I broke those, it's a lot better than breaking this. So there's your review, and you know, I think it's pretty decent. Price was okay, and let's see how it turns out on this model once I get into it and put it together. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.